last time on FableSMP. Rae went over to see Caspian quick at work, busy running around, quite familiar sight, just a little mirrored, seeing a little bit of himself and how he works, reflected in his boyfriend. Trying to figure out how to power Raza back up, and had been trying out many different methods without very much luck. So Rae had an idea, that they go review the notes that they have up in the library. And one of them felt familiar. When it was an audio log of two people talking, Rae had the thought that it could be Endirian and Soul again. So he tried something new, reaching into Endirian's soul shard on purpose to try and see if those were her memories, and he was correct, as he showed it to Caspian, a memory of Endirian and Soul together, turning on Raza, talking about how they had been attempting to do something else. It had a very bad side effect, though. When Rae opened his eyes, and they were both eyes of Ender, and his scar was bleeding, and he was severely injured. Caspian had to go get help, get Ulysses to come assist bandaging him up. And since then, Rae has been maybe not the best about his own recovery, having run into Arasana when he was out already, maybe a bit sooner than he should. And, well, got a little bit more injured from her when she thought that he had perhaps left the allies on their lonesome. She got a little aggressive. But let's see where he's at now, shall we? As someone's at the door. Good evening, Auras. My bad. Wolf? Wolf? Hi. Are you... what's wrong? Are you okay? Did something happen? What's going on? Hey. Hi, no, you're good. Hi, you're good. You're good.
I'm sorry.
No, don't. It was just a little...
You're hurt.
It's okay. It's okay. Hey, come back here. Get back. Just gentler. Okay? Hi.
I didn't mean to hug you so hard.
No,
I'm sorry.
it's okay. It's okay. What's going on?
Did Jamie tell you about Martin? Recently?
Yeah, I was, well, not there when they did it, but right that morning.
He wanted to tell me about it. What happened, and apologize and show me Martin.
I didn't even think of that. I
walked all the way here. I didn't even think about where it was going, or I shouldn't have.
What? No, Wolf. Hey, You're always welcome here. You're always welcome here. It's okay. Are you... What happened with Jamie and Martin? Are you okay? Is
I'm fine. I'm fine. And Jamie said it's fine, and everything's okay. Everything's okay. Because he's alive, right? Because the cow's alive. And he's covered in terrible scars. He's covered in the marks of my claws, and Jamie couldn't look at me without a little bit of fear in his eyes, like how people looked at me when I was a child, and how people looked at me when I was a wolf. And he looked at me like that even as he told me it was okay, because it's not okay. He had to bring the cow back to life. I can't forget his blood. And sometimes I want to crawl out of my skin, and it's okay. It's all okay. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. That was supposed to be inside thoughts. This is why. Sorry.
Don't apologize. It's not okay. You're right. Just because something is repaired doesn't mean it didn't happen. Just because Jamie is okay with it doesn't mean you are. How many times did you have to tell me that? After everything? After Caspian was better, after every time I destroyed something, after what I did to you, I fixed the skulk I left on you. That still doesn't mean that I don't hate that it was put there in the first place.
Yeah. Like, I'm glad he's okay. But I'm terrified of that cow. I can't look at him. I mean, he knows what happened. It's like most anything looked at me when I was a wolf. I was just a monster, a beast, a predator. And Jamie said, like, it wasn't true what he said, and it definitely wasn't wrong. Sometimes, I guess, when you say it enough, sometimes I guess that feels more like it's true. I'm sorry. I didn't even mean to walk all the way over here. I didn't even think.
Stop apologizing for that. Please, don't apologize for coming when you need help. How are you supposed to expect me to be any better?
I guess, yeah, I guess that's... I guess you're right. Yeah. What happened? You smell like you have a fresh wound. What happened?
I tried... Well, I guess I didn't try. It worked. I used more of Endirian's... I guess not even her power. I accessed her memory on purpose. And I guess it... I don't know. Made my connection stronger, made something wrong, made something reject it. the scar on my chest opened. It didn't.
Are you okay? Did you get like? I see you got bandages. I mean.
Yeah, Ulysses bandaged it. I even have been taking health potions. I just, it might, it hurts. It doesn't feel great, but I mean, I am okay. And you are, no matter how strong your hugs are, it was less than, I mean, Arasana punched me in the chest yesterday, so, you
what?
know. She didn't know that I you know how I was moving the allies?
Yeah.
I forgot to go back and ever leave any sort of message or tell her where they were. So when she walked into an empty bubble, she got really upset. You know, I don't blame her. It hurt like a. It's fine. Nothing a potion could heal.
I don't think that's fine. You got punched in the chest after having an open wound. Even if you don't blame Arsana, and you can see why that doesn't make it fine. We just talked about this, about things not being fine, even though people say they're fine. You're people. It's not fine.
Yeah. Fine. Well, not fine. Shut up. Stop it.
We gotta take this word out of our vocabulary.
What would help you right now? Distraction? Or we could... I mean, I'm probably not quite up for flying a whole lot right now, but...
I think you probably should rest.
I mean, I just woke up. I promise I'm not... Don't make me go back in the bed. I have things to do. I was gonna go try and work on some notes, but I can put that on hold.
No, I think... you work on what you're gonna work on. Just let me stick around. Centros hasn't been home, and neither has Oshi, and seeing other people has been... I've spent so much time outside, just working and building, and...
Are you sure you want to listen to me ramble?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure we can find something more fun than you just having to... It's up to you. You're always welcome. Wherever I am.
It's up to me. And I'm choosing this.
Okay, fine. Come on. You get to see them. I actually was considering even working on another notebook. Technically, it's not a new one. It's not well, technically, it's not new. It existed in the past.
Did it really?
Yes, it did. It did. I promise. I wanted to start another one. I didn't make it yet. Okay.
I guess a lot of things have happened. I mean, when was the last time you got to take notes on everything?
It's been a while. And this one I used to have as a book about things I was learning about my mom. And now I actually have some answers, and I realized I didn't have the book for it. So, you know, here, I'm gonna...
So new book?
New book, but also I've had it in the, I guess it's new this reset, okay? Here, I feel like I need, I'm gonna give more. I've one-upped you. I carry 3 lecterns now.
I mean, yeah, sometimes you find like a series of books and you kind of gotta lay them all out.
Yeah.
Are you doing like what we did to the Mysons, where you just lay out?
It's a helpful method if you lay out the books, okay? I think it's helpful. And then I can spread these out and actually start. Okay, let's see. If I... This is... Oh, okay, well, we're not going to do it next to the door. That's foolish. We're going to move this one over. There we go. How about there? Okay, that should work. Okay. This was questions to ask Fable, so I didn't actually put things down there. This one was on Sherbert and Quixis. It's gonna see. Okay, that's the whack trail. This is mine. Which one did I put it in? Maybe I put it in this. That's gonna be annoying. We'll just remove that for now, actually. There's too many pages to deal with that. Let's see. Okay, resets. Maybe I didn't write it down. But I should. I should write down the story that he told Icarus, and I was talking to Fable, and he told us some things about her. Let's see. About Morningstar. What did he... Now I have to remember. I was trying to not be rude and, you know, I didn't want to, you know, take notes in the middle of him doing things. I did, because that seems rude, you know. I just... Okay, well, I can't move him. I'm sure the beds would be... No, it's a bad idea to try and lift a wolf right now. He's... Okay, well, I'm at least not gonna let you just be there in the cold, okay? Come here. Take this. At least take this. There. And put your mask to the side. No one should come in here, okay? Good night, love. You... I'm watch over you while you sleep, okay? Yeah. Notes. Fable and Isla, they met, they met when they met in the overworld. They met when she was as the Morningstar Kingdom, I think he said it was after the lore, after the war. Okay, Isla proposed an alliance. Yes. Okay. Proposed alliance between their kingdom and no. Okay, you know what, we're just gonna we're focusing. Between an alliance between their kingdoms, them working together to help was how they got each other. Okay. Okay, how they got to know each other. And she... Okay. We have... Okay. Okay. The timeline of things. Timeline of things. There... Do I need a different book for the war itself? Okay. Music, could you please behave? There we go. Okay. Maybe a wartime war. Because okay, so I used to have a wall. I can't. I don't have a good wall in here, and I'm not gonna leave. But signs also, now you can rewrite them. You have so many books. I feel like, could we, this is not a big enough wall. See, my thing is that I want to be able to move things into place, like sort them out. Maybe we do. Maybe... Do I have... Sounds like Jamie's. Okay, okay, he'll be okay if I go grab wood from downstairs. Okay, he'll be okay. We be quick. We be speed. Okay. I don't remember what things you need for signs, but I feel like dark oak is actually not the move. I feel like that's actually not the move, because I don't have glow inks. Okay. How do you make a hanging sign? Chains. Why do you need chains? That's just rude. Planks and sticks? Wait, is there multiple recipes for hanging signs? Are you sure? Okay, chains. That's so annoying. Do I even have iron? If I don't have iron, I don't want to... How do I not have iron? Going into Athena's lab. Shh. Dang it. Planks and sticks for normal signs. Go to the house real quick. I said I would stay. I have iron at all? Huh. In the staircase into a wall with signs. You'll be fine, you'll be back. I mean, the house is attached. Okay, fine. Fine, fine. The house is attached. We're literally attached to the basement. No, do not fly in the house. Rae, don't do that. Just hurry. Very quickly. Boyfriend delivery an option? Are they both busy? I think that Caspian is... Oh, yes, chains. Perfect. I actually don't know where either of them are right now. But here. Ta-da! We did it. Don't fly, you're still injured. Yeah. Get glow ink. Oh, you're so right. Okay, wait. Okay, wait. Fine. Fine, 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 fine. We're just gonna get quick things. Since we're already here. We're already here. Wooden items, wooden items. Wood. We do not have a lot of wood options right now. We'll grab oak, I guess. I don't think we have very many dyes either. Wow, we are rich in minerals and nothing else. Nothing else are we rich in. That is fine. Okay. Passive mob drops. And wow, we have so little. Okay, that's fine. Get more colors. So true. Does it have to be strip logs? Oh, that is so rude. All they do is mine and fish. Shush. Okay, well then those won't help us and we will just do a lot of that. We'll just have a lot of crimson signs, okay? That's, I guess, what we're doing. But we can make a timeline of things. Perhaps. Okay. Come on. Okay. Let's see. Can we make this back? Can this not go back? Oh, this is so upsetting to me. If this cannot go back. Okay. Am I gonna just like be very upset at myself for this? I didn't think this through. That is so expensive. Oh my goodness. Well, very well. Can you? There we go. Okay. There. We'll start with that. Okay. So, I mean, technically we can just do this, right? We can just make a path, a timeline across the room for a moment. It's a temporary working it out sign until we put it in a book to make it official, okay? A temporary sign walls. Okay, so in the timeline of things, we have the start. Which is, I guess we say the start is the fall of the Aether, right? Okay. We have the Aether falls and Illyrion is felled. After that, we know Illyrion. Oh. Okay. Need to sort out. When... Okay, so the nether... Because there's the nether attack. Then the end is scattered. At some point, Morningstar Kingdom is burned. And then... I... We have... Fable get married. Then vanishes. The stalemate. Okay, so the stalemate happens after the end is scattered. Book of the Gods said Fable struck first. And then Fable, Purgatory, and the resets start. Purg. So we need to sort out where these go. Oh, Soul, you're right. Soul is cursed. Which I do not have enough science for all of this, but... Will was born before the war. Oh, you're right. Okay. Pre-war, Will is born. Oh wait, this literally can go right there, yeah. Okay, wait. Wait, can it go on this? Oh, it can. Cool. Pre-war is then Will born. Then the Aethers falls. And according to Book of the Gods, Fable attacks the Nether next. But is that the... We have at least the start of the war is Fable attacking the Nether. Which I still haven't gotten to ask him about. We have the capital of the Nether falls, which was the ambush. So obviously those two have to go in that order. And Soul... You're right. So, wait, there was... I wish I still had all of my dream notes from before. Because there was a dream where Endirian and Soul were talking. Nethrum... I think... Nethrum went missing. Whatever... Yeah, Nethrum was incapacitated. Nethrum got hurt before Soul was cursed, I think. Hurt. This might even be, like, attached to this one. But, okay. Nethrum was gone, Soul was... Yeah, Soul leading the Nether. Okay. Then... And at this point... Ven is still alive. Ven is still there. Ven is still... like, around. Wait, Ven, of course Ven is alive. I'm thinking of... Okay. Soul helped put Fable in Purgatory. She got cursed right before or after. Obviously, okay, so the end has to get the scattered. That has to happen before Fable goes into purgatory. Ven was a full adult before Icarus was born. Are any of Ven's notes about the end? I know Ven's notes were often about the Nether. Was Ven ever... It's over here. Resets. Okay, Ven. Memory feels like stepped right out. Talking to Fable. Didn't know Fable was in purgatory. Ven. Okay. Where Ven? The end was talked about in issue number 5, how the end was making pocket dimensions and stealing from the overworld. If Soul was cursed, could it happen if Heart of Fable? He was around during the Nether part, then I don't know about the end of the stalemate. Bring Atlas over to keep wolf form. No, we already left enough. We're staying here. Ven was a full adult before Icarus was born, and Ven met my mother. Okay. Ven mentioned Aurelius. Yeah, Ven was absolutely around during this then, because that was Aurelius. So after the end was scattered, that's where we have the stalemate. So this is when Fable and Isla meet. And where does that put Wolf? If I saw Vikesh talking to Perix, that could have been... Wolf and Vikesh met at Fable and Isla's wedding. That's not possible. Perix and Vikesh would have talked somewhere in here, I think. I just don't know which part of it. Let's see. Do I have normal signs around? I mean, I guess I could just make them. Not out of that. Make it out of this one. Okay. Put floor signs. Okay. Okay, wait. What did Perix and Vikesh say? Vikesh called him a prince of the Nightingale Kingdom. That would have been another overworld kingdom. So it depends on at what point. Somewhere, I need like a middle block. Oh, right. Raymond and Everett knew. Oh, wait. Okay, wait. So at this point, Isla is an adult. Because Raymond and Everett knew Wolf's sister and mother. How old were they? 'Cause then Raymond and Everett knew the Nightingale Kingdom. And they knew her during the Mysons when Isla had Icarus. Yeah, Nevaeh met my grandparents as an adult. So here on the opposite end, Nevaeh. When about 5. Nevaeh is Wolf's sister. Nevaeh and Raymond met when I was probably just born. So between them meeting, obviously, okay, Icarus born. Okay. Nevaeh. So then that would put maybe more in here then, somewhere if the end is fighting and they're in the stalemate looking for help, maybe in here. Okay. Where does Isla meeting Endirian fall here? There's been something leading Fable to kickstart the war. Fable, I think you have the order mixed up. Which is what threw me off too. Fable and Isla didn't meet until after the war. If Nethrum's hurt, then Athena has to exist somewhere over here. Created? Born? Before Nethrum is missing. Athena is older. Yeah. And this is when the Mysons exist. I can't spell. Okay. Wasn't Isla running from the gods when Morningstar Kingdom was destroyed? It seemed that she didn't know it was destroyed when she got there. At some point. Okay. Let's see. Who else do we need to place? Right in here would have been Arsana, obviously. And then Galahad used to talk about that. No, Icarus was born after the war. We're in the stalemate. The stalemate that I guess is still going. If that, I don't know. Isla knew Soul. Yes. Okay, wait. So Soul is still alive. Soul has to still be alive. And somewhere in here, or maybe over here, Fable goes to purgatory. Isla... Wait, yeah. Okay, wait. Isla has to run first. And then Soul is, at some point, gets cursed. After Isla is running. And Fable is put in purgatory after... Fable doesn't go to purgatory until Endirian gets her back. Because he said Endirian had tried to lure him to purgatory with Isla. Endirian already had to have her then. By Endirian. Now Fable's in purgatory. And the resets start. Sometime after he's in purgatory. So, when Soul gets cursed somewhere in there, X would have been made during the war. Yeah. Oh, yeah, and I guess between Isla being taken back and Fable going to purgatory, he would have been with us. Here, I'll move that one then. I think Soul got cursed a lot further into this than I thought. Axe must have made during the war when Len changed sides. Oh shoot. When did Len change sides? Was it before or after the Nether fell? We know how long the war was? No idea. It's part of the problem. I need more hanging sides. Probably before. Okay. Didn't Soul help Endirian put Fable into purgatory? I don't know. I know she helped build the sarcophagus, but that doesn't mean that she made, like she put him in there, because I think did they make purgatory with the sarcophagus? And I guess Raza? Len was on the council before the Nether fell. Okay, so then somewhere in here would be Virago dies, Len switch his sides, and Telkin experiments start. When did Isla meet Sol? Probably not till here, right? They would have had to have met when they got married. Sol was the officiant. I remember that. Lend some of these things? Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, okay. Sol met by the wedding. So that puts one thing in. Something happens to Ven right here. Between them meeting and between them getting married, something happens to Ven. What happens to Ven? Nothing happens to something happens to Ven. Fable's with us. And she is cursed or something. But I don't know if she was cursed before or after. Well, no. I saw her get taken. She was okay. She was okay before she was taken. And something about Gala. Yeah, Galahad stopped remembering somewhere around here. Something happens to Ven. And then when did Wolf get cursed? And Delta, the end scattering Delta there was chaos in all the resets? I'm not sure. We're not even to the resets start at the end of this timeline, which is a lot. It's a lot. Okay. Yeah, chaos would have been spit out. And I have no idea when Telkin things are progressing because I don't even have any sense of time of how long this part is. We need a much bigger wall. Yeah. Well, I wasn't gonna leave. Tens of years or hundreds, maybe? I don't think so. I don't think that it's hundreds of years. Because there were mortal people that were involved in things that were during this. Jerry was alive during these, and Ven and Wolf and I know I should just go ask. I mean, I can literally just go ask, right? I could just go talk to them. Go talk to Fable or to Wolf. But not to Len. Fable or Len or Ven or... But... People are missing memories. They're missing memories, and they only know their perspective. They're biased by their perspective. One perspective won't have all the answers. Maybe ask someone who has nothing to do with it at all. People had soul at the wedding. Wedding happened before or after the end of the war. I don't... It had to have been at the end. At the end of, or I guess, where they were stuck. They were stuck in it. The resets affected Fable's memory? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. And I don't know how the resets mess with age or memories or time. God, even with pieces there, it's still so much missing. No. That makes sense for there to be animosity between the Nether, the Queen, and the Dominant of... There was something I think Ven said. Ven... Was it Ven? Ven didn't know that Soul was cursed. They didn't know Soul was cursed because they said that Fable was starting... The Soul and Fable were starting to have peace talks. So they would have been on good terms. So yeah, that still puts Ven somewhere here. Maybe it'd be easier to move on to the resets and come back to this later. I mean, the resets... They didn't start until after he was in purgatory with the overworld being so unstable. Which matches the report files. Well, I guess now we know those are from Braza. So, I mean, the world is unstable. But I guess, does that mean that... Yeah, do we have enough wall to cover the resets? I don't think so. I don't think we do. I'm not sure that we do. But, I guess there's just the mess of... Do the resets... How, like, what causes them? Because obviously Quixis has something to do with it. Or maybe it's not Quixis and it's the world port or the dimension travelers or... Yeah, Quixis makes a big mess of everything. His Fable wasn't in his realm. And maybe it's just gotten worse and worse over time, so then Fable should be right. That it should stop now that he's back. I don't know. I don't know. How's my chest? Could probably be better, but I'm not. I'm not gonna be mad at him for doing that. You're right. Maybe a little break isn't the worst idea. We have progress. And I mean, I said I wouldn't leave. So be here for a bit. Okay? And yeah, maybe in the future we can ask about stuff. We'll figure things out and maybe I'll be able to have answers for them. For Ben and for him. I don't know what happened to you, but I'm looking. I promise. I promise I'm looking. Maybe if I can figure out when and how this all happened, I can help you fix it. I'd like to help you fix it. I'm glad you came here. Good night, Wolf.